stepped into the ring, barking like he owned the place.
This right here is my good luck charm. It's Chihuahua Cruz.
But Issac Cruz wasn't having it. Every time Cocky Rats took a shot,
I got 10 ways to win. He got one.
They ended up holding their jaws like they'd been hit by a truck. Many have walked in thinking they can push Pitbull around like he is a nobody.
And let's see how Issac reacts when he sees a runaway train coming in front of him.
But once the bell rings, those threats quickly turn into regrets.
He's the type of guy that's just gonna pressure, relentless pressure, body work, just volume. And Piero said it.
And today, we're breaking down every time Issac Cruz absolutely humiliated overconfident fighters who dared disrespect him. On March 30th, 2024, Issac Pitbull Cruz faced Rolando Rolly Romero for the WBA super lightweight title. This was Romero's first title defense, and since he was coming off a reign built with power and bravado, he mocked Cruz relentlessly in the lead-up.
This right here is my good luck charm. It's Chihuahua Cruz.
He kind of look like an English bulldog, a French bulldog, a pug right now. He's a little fat.
I'm gonna knock him out, yada, yada, yada. And he's like, okay, that's no problem. Thank you for the opportunity. Let's get some tacos after the fight. I'm like, yeah, I fucking love tacos, El Gordo.
Cruz isn't known for talking too much, and so he came with a chip on his shoulder. He wanted to prove that actions were louder, and they certainly were. From the opening bell, Cruz exploded out the gate, stalking Romero and unloading heavy hooks.
Opponent in Javante.
At the right time. You know that Cruz is going to come in.
On top of the head, and he has no surprise. Cruz is already in cruise control. Moving up from 135, Cruz has brought the power. Going down, but stays on his feet. Or the ability he thinks to withstand Rolly's power.
He's beat and doing this fight.
Davis's trainer, Calvin Ford, commented on this fight.
A left hook, but, Cruz is relentless. And he's going to close the gap.
Since those losses, but he favors Cruz due to his fight. A lot of people thought he lost that fight. Cruz looking to drop Romero here in the first round. Romero's on inline skates.
He's going to keep on coming, especially with those overhands, rights and lefts.
Cruz has 7 first-round knockouts. Very premature stoppage as we continue here in the final round.
Early on, and landed a good right-handed.
Romero survived the onslaught by clinching often, but Cruz pressed forward, battering Rolly's head and body with punishing accuracy.
Yeah, he's a hard guy to tie up, Cruz, on the inside, because he's there so often. See, there's that lead right. It looks like he's recovered a little bit more, but I got to tell you, you don't want to get hit again.
Got to stop Cruz on place, but he has power. We've seen it before, but again, is
Cruz going to the body, then going up top with the right uppercut, catches Romero. The pressure coming forward, lead left hook upstairs, continues to batter Witch. So there is question. Oh, there's another right hand by Romero. Cruz going to the body, then going up top.
Tracks and making opening, create openings.
There is no jab in heart from Romero. Salas, of course, guiding any traps because Cruz lands again, and Romero just trying to hold on. Could Cruz bring the power to 140 pounds? He's already rocked the body as Romero, the former judoka, tries to hold on. Now
counter. He's landing the right hand lead, short arms. He doesn't really rely on the jab as much as he does getting in close. You touching him.
Was hurt in round 1, but did not go down. But Cruz, hey, you remember he has never been down as a pro.
Romero has those long arms, and when he tries to exchange in the inside and the short range,
trying to go to the body. But the arm puncher had a picture of Cruz on a piñata. Well, Cruz is going to go to the body like it's...
He's 25 years old. It's natural you're going to go up in weight as we go along. Great hook.
Right uppercut.
He kind of got back into this fight.
Well, now he's holding on again.
What did you think?
Cruz maintained pressure in round 3, stopping Romero's attempts to box at range, and every explosive combination kept Rolly on the defensive.
We come to the end of round 3. They combined to land 53 punches, 49 of which were... There's a counter right hand by Cruz, blocked by Romero's glove. No. 1 minute left in the 3rd round. There's a lot of work on his neck muscles and the core strength. And
a couple of short right hands right in front of us. Little left hook there.
Beautiful.
There's Romero with the counter right, lead right.
Establish something, but again,
you know, there's that little child.
Again, you got to get down on your jab. You got to get
And you notice that Romero's getting under that counter hook now, or pulling away like
just pressure is too much for him. And it's funny because I remember when they asked Romero.
Right hand lands. There's the pivot, the reset. Abner. We close out the 3rd round. Cruz on the hunt for his first championship.
I just want you to think that you need to punch with that right so you can lay him down.
Romero attempted to reset with jabs, but Cruz's constant forward motion and power shots were simply too overwhelming.
Matias and Teofimo Lopez, and it's Issac's family's fortunes and bring championship glory to the Cruz for Issac Cruz, which again, you do any scouting, you've watched Issac Cruz fight, he loves to go. Missing along the ropes. There's that shot. A minute left in round number 4.
And as one
I thought Rolly came back in the 2nd round and avoided getting hit.
Physically is part of it as well.
What's amazing is Rolly is cracked him.
And again, Romero obviously is trying to stay his
Cruz now is adapting to a hit in the body like that. See, he's not
clinching and they're trying to counter.
But it's a smart move, though, because it's
so much.
Oh, wow.
Because of his boxing style.
Romero.
He's so exciting to watch.
Right hands like that, and other punches, and the guy doesn't blink.
Legitimate title shot at 140.
Here's Rolly with the jab. He left it out there, and he left himself open for a left.
In round 5, Romero was deducted a point for excessive holding, giving Cruz even more space to unleash thunderous flurries.
Didn't have anything to do with that. He came back in the 3rd round, put the pressure.
There's a body shot by Romero.
He's not letting him out so easily. Oh,
right hand, left hook from Cruz. Drop his hand.
Exactly. He's really pretty indestructible. Hand him back on the run.
Abner, do you concur with Joe's scorecard?
But I also think he's got to hurt him once or twice, somewhere along the way.
3-1 in this fight. And there it is, 30-10, so 3-1 clip in terms of going. So Tom, and for Issac Pitbull Cruz, and as he's apt to do it, 5-4, and now gave the 2nd round to Romero, bookended by Cruz's round. This is his 29th.
I do.
Nice right hand from remain above the bell line, and Cruz continues to battle.
You're holding too much, man. Too much.
And the referee takes a point away.
Escaping for the rope.
And from Cruz trying to keep Romero in front of him, cutting off the ring. Romero trying to throw for excessive holding. And the rights and lefts now from Cruz. 3rd generation grandfather, trained by his father. And he really is the guy.
He's really been working the body well against Romero.
He's out.
Nice jab again.
Down.
Romero being more stationary now. He's staying in the pocket, and
Cruz's relentless assault kept Romero against the ropes as the champion's output dwindled.
10-8 round. And you even gave in that 1st round catapult left by Cruz. There's a left hook to the head by Romero.
What's going to happen? We're just going to get marched down.
Trying to avoid the constant suffocation. Romero never known for his offensive output.
Might be hard-pressed to figure out what to do at this point, too.
Romero tried to escape, and again, on the move, he still catches him.
It's the body, Cruz. He makes
fight. Well, he was speaking for
his hands down by throwing the body shots, and then he comes on top.
All other strategy you want to impart, reiterate, Rolly Romero is
hard right hand. He's landed on Cruz.
Landed a left hook right hand on the ropes over here.
The other way around so far. And Romero looking to land that right uppercut.
Won't work. Well, based on what they said, everything's,
Oh, nice Force left by Cruz. There's Romero.
Another fierce series from Cruz left Romero visibly hurt, with his corner now urging survival as Pitbull hunted for the finish.
Right hand from Cruz. Left hook, right hand, Cruz. Cruz has already landed 40, winding up with that right uppercut and doesn't even make
through a nice 1-2.
Oh, right hand.
And it got clipped with the counter hook.
Trying to time it.
So well, just having fun walking through.
Still on his feet.
As we begin the second half of this championship affair. Right. Shots compared to 16 for Romero. Romero's thrown more punches, but body upstairs with the
more momentum as we go along.
Even more, because he's going to feel that he's going to be landing.
Left hook to the Pacific.
And Cruz through a counter right hand.
Oh, there's the left right. Romero in trouble along the wall. Flush shots to the for the second time in the fight. Romero face. Romero retreating, eats another left and right. Balance. Issac Cruz. Of the 7th round, can Romero survive? Barely standing. His title hangs in the back. Rolling Romero.
In round 8, Cruz exploded with brutal combinations, and it was the beginning of the end.
Stop by Davis. Cruz. Oh, left crafty combo.
I guarantee
why they were worried about Rolly Romero
because they'll stop it the first time Rolly gets into trouble.
Send Mexico into a state of jubilation.
Guys are giving them time to recover. Let's go, guys.
But was it that much?
Cruz again launches the right hand. Left hook. Romero takes the shot. Still standing. Referee intervenes. Mamma mia!
Romero tried his best, but Cruz's pressure, precision, and raw power proved too much on the night. Cruz was now the champ, but his reign wouldn't last long, yet he'd bounce back with a fight that tested him to his limit. On February 1st, 2025, Cruz and Angel Toshiro Fierro collided in one of the most brutal junior welterweight battles of the year. The all-Mexican clash was fought for the WBC Guerrero Azteca belt, a special title honoring Mexico's rich boxing history. Given the magnitude of the occasion, the build-up was fiery.
Issac Cruz is a great fighter. I'm well aware of the fact that he has tasted glory with being a world champion, but it's my time for glory now, and let's see how Issac reacts when he sees a runaway train coming in front of him.
The fight was even better. Cruz, a former champion looking to rebound after a tough loss, brought relentless pressure and power, while Fierro's granite chin and knockout aggression made every exchange explosive. Cruz exploded out of the gate with rapid-fire rights and lefts that pushed Fierro back.
Here we go.
Buckle your seatbelts for this one. And already they're getting after it.
Where's that feeling out process, Abner? Real quick.
I love that. That was a beautiful exchange from both of us. A lot more from Pitbull Cruz, obviously. The volume. He's the type of guy that's just going to pressure. Relentless pressure, body work, just volume. And Fierro, oh!
And yet, honestly, in talking to people, if Issac Cruz were to establish an up-and-down jab, he might have more success. But we know what Issac Cruz is all about. One gear, forward.
Yeah, I like that. Cruz, he always fights slow and compact, and that's what makes it so hard to be hit. That's what prevented Tank Davis to land punches as well. Bends those knees, he gets in low. Speaking of Cruz.
See Cruz digging in deep with those left hands to the body. For as big as Fierro is, you see the height advantage, the nearly 7-inch reach advantage. We never expected that to be part of his game plan, and it's not.
And here's the right hand, straight right hand to the chin.
This is toe-to-toe fighting.
Oh, beautiful right hand from Cruz. That's an uppercut, a straight punch and body work.
He comes to fight, Abner.
Oh, yeah. Does he ever? Yeah, he possesses power in both hands. But again, he's getting hit a lot.
We're in the final minute of this round, and already Cruz has thrown 64 punches, Fierro's thrown 59. Coursing through this entire sport, Brian. Nice counter right hook by Cruz.
That Mexican fan base has long been the backbone of boxing. And you hear that ovation for Pitbull with that honest style. They're letting it go early on.
Every punch being thrown with bad intentions. Fierro counters with a combination upstairs. Wow.
Cruz kept the pressure on, mixing hard hooks and straight punches, while Fierro bravely tried to trade shots.
78, so, well, they threw the same amount.
And use that jab and counterpunch. Wait for Cruz to make mistakes.
Almost
to open up.
half of Cruz's power connects were body punches. Cruz going upstairs, sweeping left hook, right hand, just stalking.
Yeah.
Midway through the second. Oh, almost punch by Cruz, and culminates that combination with a chopping right hand upstairs.
Morales trained him, and you have to understand, these are the fights Fierro prefers to be in.
Left hook to the body by Fierro. Power behind his punches that we've seen from Cruz thus far. Cruz, beautiful. Lead left hook to the body, right hand upstairs.
You gotta love the combination punching here from Pitbull early on, taking the fight right to Fierro.
And there's a jab.
Fierro found moments to counter Cruz's aggression, landing power shots of his own, while Cruz maintained a constant offensive, turning the round into a thrilling exchange of wills.
There's a right hand, but fewer and farther between here. There's a right uppercut by Fierro, able to escape off the ropes, but on his back foot. Fierro unable to sit down on his punches, unable to really get set because of that pressure.
And we question whether Fierro would use that reach advantage. Cruz is not even giving him a chance to by crowding him with those short hooks inside. Oh, big right hand from Fierro.
Yes, Fierro comes back. And there lands another right, and there we go, toe-to-toe what the fans expected. Thrilling third round, and here are the shots, Brian, that caught Cruz, messed with his equal.
Fierro's corner is urging him to take advantage here.
Uppercuts aplenty. What an exchange. What a round. Viva Mexico. Wow.
Both fighters traded heavy punches, with Cruz forcing Fierro to retreat at intervals.
Wow.
Yeah, we are definitely. When Guerrero will hit him, he'll come back with a combination of his own. And that's what we're seeing tonight against these two fighters.
To the body, Fierro goes upstairs with a combination.
Cruz was warned for a low blow, but quickly regained dominance, trapping Fierro and landing a series of punishing right hands that kept the crowd on its feet.
Right hand upstairs by Pitbull, leads with the right like Benavidez does. And Pitbull landed a career best 39 power shots in round one, and his power connects well. They have dropped each round down to 18 only in round four, Brian.
Fierro certainly working his way back into the fight. He's got the respect of Cruz. And this is becoming the mano-a-mano fight we all signed up for coming in.
We are through the midway point of the fifth round of the fight. And now Cruz connecting on Fierro. Corralled him in the corner momentarily. Power shots on display here tonight in Las Vegas, just like that.
It's a perfect example of what the... Wonder how long he's going to last, you know, throwing those punches. Is he going to tire out?
Now the right hand lands for Cruz upstairs. Fierro beginning to miss, beginning to counter right hand, just misses for Fierro. Leads with the right hook and scores upstairs. There's a clipping right hand by Cruz.
There's jab downstairs and the straight right hand. It's a beautiful left hook against.
Times don't last long.
Especially when someone like Pitbull turning pro at age 16.
A thunderous right from Cruz sent Fierro backwards, leading to non-stop exchanges as both fighters exhaled fire.
Cruz is landing 53% of his power punches. A sensational night. Fierro trailing by 3 points on his scorecard. He gave Cruz the first 2 rounds. Fierro coming on.
Yeah, exactly. Coming on as far as putting pressure now in this round, Fierro. Despite him taking punches, and look at him, he's pushing him back, the way he's moving his hands as well. He resembles Morales, no doubt.
May not have the same exact skill set, but he certainly brings that power, that ferociousness. And
right uppercut, and of course, when you talk about Guerrero, you've got to mention the greatest ever, Eddie. Get Eddie. A minute left here in the 6th. Rest in power, my man. No rest for Cruz and Fierro, that's for sure. Conditioning is paramount. Of action, Cruz versus Fierro. An all-Mexican pitched battle.
Cruz's left hook shook Fierro toward the round's end, but both fighters remained poised, pacing themselves, yet refusing to yield in another electrifying round.
Fighting that way up to this point.
So a good personal, he said.
Inside fighting dominated as Cruz and Fierro exchanged hard punches to give the crowd what they had come to see.
Getting an edge when it comes to rounds, but Fierro just isn't going anywhere.
Food samples, but in terms of the commemorative Aztec Warrior Championship belt, especially when you honor a guy like Israel Vasquez, and for my money, the first 3 fights between Vasquez and Rafael Marquez.
These two are certainly doing that, and then some at this point.
Wow, great body work. We get great fight. 2 Mexican warriors going at it, toe-to-toe. Fierro, Cruz.
Immediately after from Fierro. You have to wonder how the judges are going to be scoring these exchanges.
The way they're attacking each other is the way you would expect keyboard warriors to hit those keys as they're in the combat.
Fierro's right hands finally stopped Cruz briefly, creating one of the fight's most intense sequences, with both fighters throwing wild punches.
Hook the lands upstairs for Cruz. We are watching them try to steal each other's souls in this scintillating scrap. Wow, lead left hook by Cruz catches Fierro on the chin.
Whether or not Fierro can ultimately pull off this upset, from the very beginning when this fight was announced, he's acted like he belongs in this ring across from Cruz.
Let's get a rematch. Let's see how it ends.
Give and take. Big left hand.
Oh, big left hand and the big right hand by Cruz. Coming up on the final 3 minutes of what has definitely lived up to the hype. Hype, can you say Fight of the Year candidate? I knew you.
As the final round began, the crowd rose to applaud, and both fighters answered with one last breathtaking exchange as the cherry on top of a world-class fight.
Drama as anticipated.
Look at this, look at this. Big left hand from Cruz once again.
Uppercut by Cruz, but Fierro overextending there. But see when he gets close, Cruz is landing. Cruz's hands are down. Cruz launching an attack. A visceral display of courage, skill, and determination that defines the essence of not only Mexican boxing, but boxing, period. Full stop. Viva Mexico! Viva Issac Cruz and Angel Fierro!
In the end, Cruz's work rate and punch volume earned him a unanimous decision in a fight many called a candidate for Fight of the Year, but the best was yet to come, and it came against an even better opponent. On December 6, 2025, Isaac Cruz and Lamont Roach Jr. collided in a high-stakes WBC interim super lightweight title fight that had fans buzzing long before the first bell. Cruz looked to cement his position atop the 140-pound division after bouncing back from a title loss earlier in the year. Roach, on the other hand, was moving up in weight and brought confidence from a controversial draw with Gervonta Davis.
We're going to let him worry about what we got going on over here. Maybe he'll adjust, but like I said before, I got 10 ways to win. He got 1. What Rocky say? If he dies, he dies.
The matchup promised a thrilling clash of styles. It was aggressive pressure versus calculated boxing, and it was fire, with one man talking a bit too much.
How you see this fight going down, or is it, however it unfolds, obviously the goal is to go in there and knock him out?
Yeah, the goal is always going in. Nobody wants to be in there for a long time. So, hopefully I catch him with one that's going to make him go to sleep. But if not, I'll just beat him up for 12 rounds straight.
Was Roach about to eat his words? Cruz exploded from the opening bell, pressing inside with rapid-fire shots, while Roach countered with sharp punches that briefly unbalanced his aggressive opponent.
And wow, what an incredible story. And really, it all started here in San Antonio when he fought Diego Magdaleno. No one really had heard of Issac Pitbull Cruz. We all remember him after that incredible first-round knockout. Oh, he's swinging wildly, though. Watch.
We know that Pitbull has a problem with lateral movement. But if you think he's only going to box, Mo, Roach told us one thing. No one's going to walk straight forward into me with no head movement and not pay for it.
I think he's letting Cruz get in a little too comfortable in this round. Roach has to start setting up with the jab.
Oh. In terms of getting down low and then exploding. Cruz just marching forward. Roach on his back foot gets tagged.
Yeah, not a lot lot of punches landed by Cruz, but he is the aggressive one. There is 1 or 2 body shots there by Cruz, and Roach again.
Oh, left hand lands for Cruz, who's landed 3 body shots compared to 0 for Roach in round 1. But Roach looks uncomfortable.
Really uncomfortable.
Good counter right hand there from Roach.
Right, I got no punch, no punch.
Oh, that counter left knocked Cruz off balance. Left hook upstairs.
And here we're gonna see that counter left that landed by Roach, making Cruz miss there and checking him with that hook and turning sideways. Turn it to the side, there you go. And you want to continue to do that.
Cruz landed a right hand midway through round 2, following with a left hook and another right, forcing Roach to respond with counters as both fighters traded heavy exchanges.
But Cruz gets to the body, but the counter right hand, the catch and shoot by Roach, lands upstairs again. And again,
there's a jab from Cruz.
Oh, nice right hand by Cruz.
It all started with that jab.
Jabs are few and far between in the Cruz arsenal.
Cruz said part of the reason why he wanted this fight is he didn't believe that Roach would run. He saw how Roach fought Tank Davis, and he knew that he could give the fans this type of fight against him.
But no excuses against Roach.
Both of these
guys was
guys
highly disputed.
These are the only 2 fighters.
Oh, to go 12 rounds. 45 seconds left in the second, and of course, Cruz could miss every punch and the crowd would still yell, so these judges have to be careful of that.
Well, these 2 are fighting on very even terms.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Chance of Pitbull.
Headed in round 2. Pitbull pushing that pace throughout, but a beautiful counter right hand from Roach, who continues to get his respect as they trade in close range. Good combination here by Pitbull, the double left hook.
Round 3 was just as violent as the first 2, but Cruz was going to shake things up big time and take the lead.
Do to mess with that confidence is make Cruz miss and make him pay. Look like the bigger man against Tank Davis at 135. He's filled out beautifully into 140 tonight.
Nice. Cruz has to try to... Oh, left hook, and the glove touch. Roach hit with the left hand. It's a knockdown, and it's the first knockdown of Roach's career, and it happens here in round 3.
Come here.
The left hand of Issac Cruz. A Cruz missile dropping Roach, and Cruz opening up as this crowd erupts.
But what an explosive shot to drop him.
Another left lands. Roach talking to Cruz, going to the body. It's all Issac Cruz here in the third. Punctuated by the first knockdown of Roach's career.
Knockdown as the glove hit the canvas by referee James Green. It was the timing.
Where was he in Brooklyn when he fought Davis?
Exactly.
Both men met in the center in round 4, trading right hands and brutal combinations, with a brief pause after a low blow.
3 after the knockdown.
I was wondering if the knockdown would turn Roach into a boxer. It hasn't. They're trading at close range.
And he talked about Roach.
And you can see the body language of Roach. Even though he's standing toe-to-toe, he knows he's got to come back strong here in the 4th.
Yeah, but he knows he's making...
And Roach could do the same thing.
Good counter shots from Roach on the inside.
Oh, nice counter right by Cruz, and the chopping right hand by Roach. Body shot, left hook to the liver by Cruz, and they clinch. Final minute of the 4th.
The thing about Cruz, he's going to miss a lot, but he's never going to stop trying.
Ooh, right uppercut on the inside. Nice body shot by Cruz.
And that is exactly what makes him so dangerous.
Remember, Roach absorbed a lot of punishment rounds 5 and 6 against Tank Davis.
But the combinations for Pitbull Cruz throws a lot, starting with the body, and he always finishes upstairs. Same hook. Hook downstairs, hook up.
Warnings for low blows didn't slow Cruz as he landed a series of hooks and rights in round 5, keeping the pace frantic while Roach continued to fight off the aggression.
Cruz, Roach is being drawn into a firefight.
Putting that to the test.
Oh, right hand lands for Cruz, upstairs. And Roach is standing right in front of him. And the left hand from Cruz. Ooh. Oh, left hook upstairs, clip. Roach. Nice. Ooh. Roach jabbing finally, trying to keep Pitbull at bay.
Roach's right hand found its mark on the inside in round 6, but he still took some clean shots in return.
Roach has outlanded Cruz 15-7 in this round. Final 10 seconds of the...
A point deduction for Cruz didn't halt the action as Roach countered with a left hook that shook Cruz, turning the round into a heated battle of wills.
But he had his hand down.
Nice left hand by Roach.
That has been his money punch this
point deduction here in round 7, which evens things up. Depending on how the rest of sweeping left hook upstairs lands for Roach. Final 45 seconds of the 7th. 30 seconds left in the round 7. Double jab from Cruz, but misses with the right.
Yeah, Cruz got to be careful.
There's a right hand lands upstairs for Roach, pivoting. Final 10 seconds of the 7th round.
Cruz caught Roach with a left hook midway through round 8, yet Roach pressed forward aggressively, frustrating Cruz and even taunting him.
By Roach, Cruz looking to use the jab now, finally walking down Roach, but Roach's footwork evading the shot, and Roach now delivers a fast combination upstairs. Resetting.
Pitbull looks frustrated. You can read it on his face, but he lands a big left hook there.
Cruz at the end of his jab. Cruz will try to...
Yeah, you get this frustration coming from Cruz. Sticking his tongue out, taunting Roach there. But yeah, a lot of frustration. He can't do much in this.
Roach used his front foot to evade Cruz's movement, countering with timely punches, while Cruz tried to box and move.
Took and right hand to the body by Cruz.
Roach taunted Cruz as a matador, making him miss several punches and demonstrating poise under pressure.
And you can't say it enough. He's taking the crowd out of the fight.
Yeah.
They exploded there for a left hand.
The triple jab from Roach splitting the guard.
Well, when Cruz was having success early.
And it's the footwork, it's the lateral movement, and there you can see Roach trying to be the matador. Another strong round for Lamont Roach Jr. as Cruz unable to get anything.
Cruz cracked Roach with a right hand, yet Roach was not willing to give an inch.
You gotta let your hands go.
Well, he's trying, but he's missing.
Well, he's
wildly missing. Another round that favors Lamont Roach Jr., although Cruz caught him there, and Cruz now unloading on Roach at the final seconds of the round, and Roach willing to stand his ground. He gets tagged with a left.
Roach opened round 12 aggressively, trading clean punches with Cruz in the final round, as both fighters left everything in the ring as the crowd stood in awe.
This crowd is on its feet, just trying to will Cruz back into this.
Oh, left hook by Roach lands, and they exchange. Of course, they'll scream for anything Cruz attempts as they again.
Roach needs to make sure that he can close with a strong statement of his own here, just in case those scorecards are closer than we think.
I know who I think has won this fight, but my opinion doesn't matter. I just think Cruz didn't do enough.
In the end, the fight was ruled a majority draw, given just how close and brutal this battle was. Issac Cruz came in as the underdog, but from the first bell, he showed why he's a big dog in the ring, pressuring, countering, and trading heavy shots with Lamont Roach for 12 relentless rounds. This fight wasn't just about the scorecards, it was about heart, resilience, and proving yourself under fire, and Cruz proved that he was better than expected by humbling another cocky guy who thought he'd have his way. Where do you rank Issac Cruz among the most game boxers of all time? If you love this breakdown, make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, and hit the bell, because there's plenty more action-packed boxing analysis coming your way, and you won't want to miss a single round.